Good evening, Krista Hamilton and Audri Herron. Thank you both for coming in tonight. And you're going to do a little piece for me from what play?
We are doing a piece from A Couple of White Chicks Sitting Around Talking. And it's by John Ford Noonan. And it was originally done in 1981. So we did it back in 2016,
was it?
Yes. And we just thought we'd do it. You said you were looking for a scene, kind of fun, and so here we are.
Great, great. And Audrey, will you tell me a little bit about your character?
My character is called Maud, and she lives in a very posh area, and she's involved in a lot of charity work. She doesn't have any kids. She has a very privileged life. Her husband, from the outside in, it looks perfect, but when you get into it, her husband is actually having an affair with his secretary. So Maud, even though she acts like she's so confident, she has very low self-esteem, and her husband is most likely going to leave her, and she knows that. So she has built up this barrier now with the world, and she's pretending that everything's fine, and it's actually crumbling behind the scenes.
Right, okay. And Krista, will you tell me a little bit about your character?
Yes, I play Hannah May, who has just moved in next door to Maud, and she's from Texas, and you know, she was married to the college football star, and she is obsessed really with Maud. She thinks she's just, you know, she's peeking through her window and watching, you know, when she cuts her grass, but I think that part
Stalker.
of yeah, big time, big time, and she's over the top, and you know, really just in her face, you know, wants to be her best friend. But she also, I think the reason why she can see that there are some cracks there, and I think she's fascinated by that. And she also is in a very unhappy marriage. Her husband is a bit of a player, and she has put up with it for years, for 20 years, and basically, and she needs a friend.
Yeah.
You know, she needs someone to sort of look after her, and she finds that in Maud. So they strike up a friendship, very one-sided at the beginning, and then the scene that we're doing is when actually they really sort of create a unique bond after Maud has actually slept with her husband. And instead of being really angry with Maud, she's more angry. Hannah May is more upset with her husband. And I think it's sort of the final straw. So then you see what happens in the scene.
And Maud does not feel one bit guilty about it. She is delighted with herself. It's nearly like she's trying to punish Hannah May, because Hannah May has just came storming into Maud's life,
messed it all
and
up,
coming in all the time uninvited, and Maud just doesn't want her near her. So Maud isn't feeling in any way remorseful about what she's done to poor Hannah May. She just probably did it to make herself feel better.
Right, okay.
So it's a different take on the situation, for sure.
Right, I guess, yeah. Well, I'm glad you explained it to me
yes,
now, because
for
I think
people
I
watching,
might have been
you might
a little
be
bit
like,
confused.
Yeah. But it's interesting though, because I do think it's important, like when because it was written in 81, there's a lot that happens in the play that wouldn't happen today, you know, that we've all been a bit more enlightened, and women in particular don't put up with a lot of what these women in this play put up with. So the reason we chose this particular scene is when it's when they find their strength, you know, so they so
and
we
they
thought that was
bond in
important.
that scene as well. They really bond, don't
Yes,
they?
yeah.
You can see
And
the friendship
you
growing.
can see that
yeah.
they're going to help each other through this.
Yeah.
And
Right.
from their friendship and the strength they find within each other, they're able to sort of move on. So that's why we chose this scene, which is a little later in the play and might be confusing. when
Right,
you-
so okay, no, I'm glad
So
you
now you
explained
know.
that to me. That's great. Now, just before COVID happened, I know you guys had started off your own production company, haven't you? Hadn't you? What's it called?
Dangermouse Productions.
Oh, lovely. And you did get to stage one play, didn't you?
We did, yeah. We were very, very lucky, because straight after the play was complete lockdown. So it was brilliant that we got to actually perform it.
Did Little Jim and Sarah Watson, who's also, she's a member of Dangermouse, yes. And she and Audrey and Lauren McKenna were brilliant. And I directed that particular play, and Sarah Watson actually directed this production when we did it back in 2016. So, yeah, we're hoping that we'll continue with Dangermouse.
Yeah.
It's just
Just
you know,
the timing at the
strange
minute,
times.
yeah.
We were very lucky though, because so many plays. You know, we put obviously a lot of work, and because it was our first production as a company.
Yeah.
The fact that we got to do it was great, because a
Fantastic.
lot of
We're so lucky.
productions didn't go forward, so we just squeezed through there, which was
Right,
nice.
great. So I guess we're going to see a lot more from Dangermouse as soon as COVID-19 goes away.
Don't
I
we?
hope so, yes.
Yeah.
But definitely, you know, it's not going to be sort of all female. You know, we want to get some fresh blood, some testosterone, and just and we'll see what happens. Whatever we choose next will be hopefully something everyone will want to come and see.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's not always ever going to be like all female plays or anything like that. That's not your
No, and we're
your
going
mission
to
or-
open it up to anyone. We'll be doing auditions and everything. It's just not going to be us. It's
Yeah.
going to be whoever wants to be involved and stuff.
We just
So
thought
we're
the
excited about that.
First time out, you know, we knew it would be sort of easier to if we had these, you know,
Just ourselves, can we keep it small, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you know, we want to choose plays that resonate with people, that stories that need to be told, that people want to hear, and yeah, looking forward to the next
Yeah.
one. Not sure when it'll happen, but
I
we'll
know.
No,
we'll
hopefully
get
soon.
there.
Hopefully
We
soon.
will.
Yeah.
Now, Krista, I have talked to you before about your background in theatre, but now, Audrey, can you enlighten us on your background in theatre, or what directed you towards theatre?
Well, as a child, my sister and I were always in the pantos in Monaghan here, and then I played Mr. Banks and Mary Poppins in first year in school, and I loved it. So then there was wee bits and pieces when I was at school, and when I left school, then I joined the Kirkahan Players. So we would have competed at all the festivals and everything. So I got to see a wee bit of serious drama, and I really enjoyed it and loved all the friends I made and stuff. So I moved to Sligo, and then I joined a theatre group in Sligo. So I was with them for 7 years, and when I moved back to Monaghan again, joined up with Drumlin Players and met Krista. She directed Steel Magnolias, and that was the first time I had met Krista, and Sarah was in that also. It was fantastic. Six cast members, all female, and a female director. So there was lots of cupcakes and wine at rehearsals. It was a very, very fun
And I had
play
just
to do.
moved here, and it
That's
was
right.
from the
Yeah.
States, and my first time directing, so it's great. Great memories, and the
Yeah.
fact that we're still close, and
Yeah.
you know,
It was
yeah.
a great play. It was.
Fabulous.
It really was.
It's a great
Yeah.
experience.
It
They were
was.
fantastic.
Yeah.
A
And
pleasure
then,
to
of
work
course,
with.
you had the amazing accent, and we all had to learn
Yeah.
the southern drawl. She had us all going around with the southern drawl.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was perfect. It was the
great,
perfect
yeah.
play. It was
Yeah.
brilliant. Really
right.
good fun.
Yeah.
Good. Now, Krista, I know life is different with COVID-19, and I know you've been trying to keep the youth theatre together and through Zoom, which is very difficult. But you still managed to, haven't you?
Yeah,
And
no,
quite a few projects with them.
We've been very busy, and I'm you know, the Zoom has been tough, and a lot of the members have just said, look, I'll come back when we're in the space, and that fair enough. But I also wanted to make sure that I was giving the young people opportunities to stay involved and to give them something to do. So yeah, we've done a creative writing project. We're working on one now for Conan and Og, more sort of digital media. So also an opportunity for them to gain skills that they wouldn't have, you know, but being here in the theatre, you know. So it's provided new opportunities to learn, and I'm quite proud of what we've done in a very difficult time. So the young people, they've really been hit by this, and I don't think it's talked about enough or thought about enough. So I hope that I've given them a little bit of something.
We've
Oh,
no
great.
doubt you did.
Ladies, it's been great talking to you. Now, should we give your theatre company one more wee plug there before we go?
Dangermouse, yes, watch out.
Right, I'm looking forward to now seeing your little piece.
Thank you
okay?
very much.
Thanks for
having
coming
us
in.
on.
Thanks a million,
Okay.
Eileen. Hopefully you'll get to open your doors soon and fill all those amazing
Yes.
seats
I
again
hope so,
soon.
Audrey. Thank you.
Hopefully, yeah.
Thanks a million.
Bye.